ザーゴールドメンニヒルアユプロート
Welcome, everyone, to episode 49 of Ultimate Gamer Podcast. I'm joined with Andy.
Hello.
And Kevin.
Hello.
Now, I may sound a little nasally and congested because I might have a little cold, but just bear with us.
Well, sexually transmitted diseases are nothing to laugh about.
Okay. We're going to start off with a pretty big, huge, massive announcement.
Jack Trenton is a giant penis. Oh, wait, we'll get to that.
No. We'll talk about that in a few.
Watch Dogs is finally coming out in May?
No. This is an announcement for us.
Mario Kart 8 Limited Edition?
Oh, God. Shut the fuck up, people.
Yes.
Okay. This is something that you both don't even know about.
What, the fact that Hideo Kojima actually has a secret hard-on for Splinter Cell?
No. It has something to do with my YouTube channel.
Are you coming out? Oh my god, I knew it! Oh my god.
I will not fulfill your fantasy, Andy, but I have just signed a partnership.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You signed away soul to the devil.
Oh, God, John, you sold out. Ladies and gentlemen,
what a fiddle.
Jack the Bomb has sold out.
Okay, since when is making partnerships selling out? I've been a YouTube partner for the past 3 years.
Because I got the email you sent.
No, it actually has nothing to do with that email.
Okay.
We are partnered now with TGN.
Holy shit.
TGN?
TGN.
What's that?
Search it up.
Kevin, I hope you're doing that.
TGN is
Actually,
one of the bigger communities of gaming. So just type in tgn.tv. This is where we are now partnered with. They will promote our channel. They will get us connected with other people. They'll even set us up with review stuff. So it's actually going to be a very good partnership. It's a 1 year.
Are you fucking insane? They're expecting stuff now. We actually have to do quality shit. What have you done, John?
I think it's quality shit. This podcast has done nothing but get better and better and better.
Well, it's shit, all right, but quality, that remains.
Well, but, you know, I mean, this is just the beginning. I mean, the thing is that I really want more exposure for the show. Now, that was the other thing I was trying to ask you, Andy. What was the name of that podcast platform that you really wanted us to put our show on?
The audio podcast platform called Stitcher, I think.
Stitcher, okay. I'm going to... I almost put it as sticker. Stitch.
Now, for those of you who don't know, and I'm a big fan of Stitcher, that's why I'm taking like 30 seconds out of your show for it.
Oh, God.
Stitcher, it is an app for Android and also for, unfortunately, iOS. It allows you to categorize all of the available podcasts that have signed up with Stitcher and allows you to automatically be updated of their new episodes. So things like... Mysterious Universe, which is a really, really good podcast about just really weird shit. There's a couple of other ones, like, I don't know if we have any Jay and Silent Bob fans, but all of those podcasts are available through there, stuff like that. And it downloads immediately onto your phone or tablet, so you don't have to wait. It's available whenever you want, and every new episode is always updated automatically. I've been using it for like 3 years now. It's fucking awesome. And you should too. Also, penis.
Well, I'm as you're talking, I was signing up for a partnership with them too.
Yay!
If there is anyone out there that wants to be a partner, I'm just becoming a partner whore right now.
Yeah, he loves the D, but there's no D in partner, so he just loves the D and partner.
The mighty dollar.
He's got many partner holes open.
Kevin thought of that all day.
He is the short skirt of the multimedia market. He's easily accessible.
Well, wait, did you hear about that? That, what was it, one of the courts ruled that underskirt shots are legal?
Illegal.
Legal. No, legal.
No, in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts.
It's now legit. You can legally do it.
Oh my god, I thought it was illegal, but
No,
holy
no,
shit,
no.
are you serious?
Actually, it was quite the opposite.
Well, now I know where we need to move.
If you see the man with the Nexus 5, step away.
Yes. Oh, for the tech nerds out there, and also I need to admit my shame to this. I've made a very, very positive yet awfully negative and kind of like end of an era choice. Unfortunately, as of earlier yesterday, I now have paid for an antivirus.
What the fuck?
What?
Kaspersky Lab, 1-year edition.
Yeah, Kaspersky's actually really good.
Oh.
For not only for both phones and both tablets, but also for my PC as well. They're across all my platforms now. I was doing my own personal little, but then unfortunately, since I had a couple of other people access my phone and tablet for a bit, due to other circumstances, I had to get physical. So yeah, I am now fully protected under the skirt of Kaspersky, which I would have preferred not 32, but hey, this is actually pretty fucking good. And for those of you who don't know, I used to be kind of like against all this, so you can laugh at me now. Go forth.
See, well, now, here's the biggest problem, right? I need to have an RSS feed of my show, which indicates that I must also have a host.
Mm-hmm.
And host costs money.
Yes.
We need monies. I'll have to figure this out, but right now it wants an RSS feed, and I don't actually have one.
Well, you're just going to have to stop being so picky on your, quote, rendezvous on Craigslist.
What?
I'm saying you're a prostitute. Wow, that took a while.
No, it
that
didn't
took
take a
for
while. I actually got it before you had to explain it, so fuck you.
Sure. But anyway.
Okay, well, next week, on Friday, we will have a live drunk episode. And we've been planning on doing this for a while, but Kevin's going to have a bottle of 40. I'm going to have 3, count them, 3 hard apple ciders.
Whoa!
Nice.
Looks like we got a badass over here.
And Andy, explain your concoction of just pure death that you're going to consume just to be a little tipsy for the show.
I'm planning something special. I'll save it as a surprise. I'm planning something very special.
Then why don't you give me a bit of it, and then that way I can guarantee I'll be drunk.
Actually, I think it may be a bit too rough for you.
Whoa.
Like, not being an asshole. I'm not being an asshole. I just mean it might be a bit much, because it's kind of like one of those things where it came up by accident, and 1 is all you need.
Yeah, you've been preaching that.
I know, and it's awesome. Best part is, not from here, from Japan. So, they know how to get fucked up.
Oh, that's something that we, the 3 of us actually got to do last Saturday. We went to a hibachi restaurant where Andy consumed raw fish and Kevin consumed miso soup.
Love it.
See, I told you, trying these things is great.
Miso is excellent.
Wait, you never had miso prior to this?
No.
And
Where
you know
the
what,
fuck
Kev?
have you been?
Here's the kicker, Kev, that I didn't get to tell you when we were over there. That you can actually buy miso paste, and with 1 spoonful, make a huge thing of soup. Preserves for almost forever. And it's the easiest fucking thing. If you can boil water, you can make miso soup.
Well, we're not saying Kevin actually knows how to do that.
He's not Polish, so shut up. He's not the type of person to lose the recipe to make ice. So I'm just saying, you know, if you can boil water, you can make miso soup. It's not the same as like homemade from scratch miso soup, but it kind of follows the same method, like same kind of like taste profile, and it's fucking, not only is it fucking delicious, and you have to agree it's fucking delicious.
Yes. Oh yes.
But it's actually extremely good for you. So next time I'm gonna teach you how to make cheapo miso soup.
So now let's move on to Microsoft. Microsoft has done 2 dick moves. Well, actually not dick moves, more desperate moves to move the Xbox One onto people's houses. One of them being Forza 5 free with Xbox One purchases in the US.
Buy me!
So if you buy it, you don't even get the physical disc. They're dickheads. You get a digital download.
Oh boy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's the one game I actually own for the Xbox One. Get it? Xbox One. Buy one.
We get it.
Yeah, and Forza 5, I like it, but it's kind of bullshit with the DLC packs. I mean, it has the least amount of cars out of any of the versions they've made, and then they're like, ooh, for $10 you can get 10 cars. Ooh. Yeah, the cars that should have been in the fucking game in the first place, but besides that point. But the other one, and this one was a pretty biggie, and a lot of people were pissed off, which I don't understand why, but people were pissed off that they're going to be having a Titanfall bundles for the same price as a regular Xbox One. And people are like, oh my God, that's bullshit. It should have been included. And it's like, don't you understand that Microsoft is desperate to sell consoles? If they have to start packing in games, they're desperate.
Damn.
I mean, game pack-ins are really a form of desperation. If you look at history and you look at all the consoles that came out, I mean, look at Microsoft with the original Xbox. They used to do those 2-for-1 games that were bundled in with every console. They would call them the holiday bundles. They continued that with the Xbox 360. You know, and I mean, Nintendo. They weren't. Well, Nintendo wasn't big. I remember Nintendo really started packing games in with the what do you call it? The N64 got game pack-ins like really early on in the game, and the GameCube was notorious for game pack-ins.
Oh yeah, there was the Smash Brothers one. There was the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness one.
Yep, and they also had the one that I have, which is the Legend of Zelda collection, the collector's edition, the one that has the original 2 NES games and then the 2 N64 titles.
But no A Link to the Past for some reason.
Bastards. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame. Well, it's a shame for those who bought the console early. Yeah, you're not going to get a game for free. But, you know, the point of it is that if you have enough money to blow to buy a console at launch, especially when it's $100 more than the competition, then what the fuck you bitching over a $60 game? And you were going to buy it anyway. You already bought the console on the promise that good things will come, and you know you're bitching that you didn't get the game with it. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks if you just bought one and then they announced a day later that they're going to do it. Yeah, if I were you, I'd just return the console, and then just buy it once they have the pack-ins. But for the people that bought it on day of launch, you know, you didn't even know they were going to do this. You know, so as they say, good things come to those who wait. And you guys were impatient little shits, and you know what? That's what you get. And watch, when Microsoft drops the price, and they will do it, they will drop the price. I can guarantee this. They're going to do it within the next year.
Yeah.
Are you going to be the same bunch of fuckers that say, oh my God, they dropped the price, I got screwed? Like, no, you were the moron that bought the console instead of waiting. Yeah. And I know people are probably expecting this. They're probably like, what the fuck? Jack the Bomb actually defended a company? What the fuck? No, it's just common sense.
It really is just buyer beware. You know, once you really do have to know what you're getting into. Like when you buy a game console at launch, you should know that there's probably not going to be a couple good games out for a few months.
Well, that doesn't exist for the PlayStation 4, which has been awesome. They released this week Dead Nation, which is it's a remake of the PS3 edition, but it includes all the DLC packs. I was playing that game for 3 hours last night.
I don't really count that as a new game. I'm talking about.
I'm not saying about it being a new game. The point of it is it's included with your subscription, and that's something that has yet to happen with the Xbox One. The Xbox One doesn't have a single free title, and I'm not counting that fucking bullshit game, The Killer Instinct. That to me is not free. Yeah. When it's a single character that you can play and you can't even try any of the other characters out, it's not free to me. Really not. But the point of it is that with the PlayStation 4, with PlayStation Plus, I've gotten more than my money's worth with that shit. I mean, I got to play these big killer games for the PlayStation 3, and then with the PlayStation 4 on day one, I had 2 games. Yeah, they weren't the greatest of games, but they were great games I was able to play. and this Dead Nation. I really liked Dead Nation. I thought it was a really cool idea. I think it's a concept that they should expand upon, but it's definitely fun to play with friends. I mean, you and I, Kevin, I remember you got that game for free, and we did the game share. You and I, for like an entire week, were just playing with each other using Skype and flipping out at each other.
Which, by the way, a few months ago, I did get the DLC for it.
Oh, you did? Well, I had the DLC because I got it for free.
I got it with the $10 rebate you get with the PS4.
True.
Yeah,
I have yet to spend those. I got one a while ago. I don't remember why. Oh, I got an email, and then if you just typed in the code, you got $10. So I have $20 credit that I have yet to spend. I'm just gonna leave it there. And I have to say, what's sad is yesterday was the first day in a long time that I actually used my PS4. For the most part, I've been playing the PS3. I've been playing Ratchet & Clank HD Collection. Into the Nexus was good, but way too fucking short. Like, it was ridiculously short, and that's why it was cheaper. But I beat the game in 3 or 4 hours. I mean, it's like if you played what's it called, Quest for Booty, that downloadable game. It's basically slightly longer than Quest for Booty.
Really?
Booty.
Yep, booty.
Booty.
So, enough about me. What have you guys been playing?
I've been playing Final Fantasy V. It's part of the Final Fantasy Anthology collection for the PS1. So far, I'm really liking it. That, and I've also been playing The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. So.
That's cool.
Yeah. Which, again, which also is pretty good, too. But other than that, I've also been checking. I also played through and beat Resident Evil 5 for the first time.
And at what point did your dignity go away?
Oh boy. Resident Evil 5. It's a decent action game, but it's a shitty survival horror and Resident Evil game. I mean, it's just crap.
Okay, do you want to play a shitty action game too? I can give you Resident Evil 6.
No, I already played the prologue of that and decided I never want to play it.
Right. For those who... Okay, here's basically the game here. If you want Kevin to be forced against his will and videotaped of him playing Resident Evil 6 from beginning to end, like this episode.
Uh-oh.
And if we get 100 likes, you bet your ass I'll whip out duct tape this fucker to a chair, and I will force him to play the game from beginning to end.
And you're going to have to make it episodic.
Oh, it will be episodic, so you can watch his pain.
I will, watch, and I will narrate as it happens.
As you can see, the final tear has fallen from his lifeless face.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Remember, Kevin, you are our punching bag.
I don't want to be your punching bag.
Newbie, watch out for the bedpan.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, God.
Dude, this isn't high school anymore.
Sure it is.
Anyway.
No, it isn't.
You guys know South by Southwest Gaming?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's an event between March 7th and 9th this year. Anyway, it's been released on one of the Tumblrs, actually, both for the guys who make Kerbal Space Program and NASA itself, that they're releasing a pack that's going to be an update for free if you already bought the game, and actually as like a free expansion for it, where you can actually work with some of the scenarios to catch asteroids in the game.
Ooh.
Using methodologies that they've been talking about, that NASA's been working with, or working for, working out is, I guess, the best way to say it. I don't know. Anyway, the stuff that you've recently been hearing in the news of NASA wanting to plan eventually to capture an asteroid, which is going to be the first kind of like interplanetary mission that they're already planning for humans. And also, you're going to be able to do it in Kerbal Space Program. And it's being written and put out by people from NASA. So that's going to be fucking awesome. I don't know about you, but that's pretty sick. On top of which, NASA news, I got to throw this in. The budget went through, and now they're officially starting the planning phases of the mission to Europa. And
ooh.
I don't know if you guys know it, but that's like the biggest fucking deal. Why? Because it's one of the few places in the rest of the fucking solar system that there might be life. So it's actually going to happen in our lifetime, and if it does, it's going to be fucking huge. It's a milestone event. It's something that you're gonna remember. So
50 years later, we found nothing.
That how extraordinary that would be too. Whatever we find will be extraordinary. You cannot conceive of how mind-blowing it is. Whether we find something, whether we don't find something, whether we find something we weren't even expecting, just anything. That's the beauty of science there. Anyway, that's Kerbal Space Program, South by Southwest, and other space gaming news. Homeworld, they're coming out with a remastered edition. Homeworld and Homeworld 2.
Finally.
Not only the games that are being remastered to high def, but also they come with models of the mothership. 12-inch die-cast.
Oh my god!
All I heard was 12-inch die.
Damn right. It's a thick, huge bitch.
I think Andy just orgasmed.
A little bit.
In your mouth.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm sporting half a Yule log full of Christmas cheer. But anyway, the main thing is that it's gonna be a remastered version for the legendary RTS, and it's gonna be both for the Homeworld Classic and Homeworld 2, and all expansions for Homeworld will be included in the remastered version. They're taking votes right now. So if you go to www.homeworldremastered.com, place your vote, tell them which one you want, either the classic version that's going to be dumbed down or the remastered version, high def, in your face, put a dick in your mouth. Yes.
Does it have to include gay references?
It's only as gay as you make it, John.
You know what's gay right now? Your internet connection, because you sound like a robot.
Probably, yeah. We've been suffering some major connection problems in my area because there was a car that actually ran into a pole and screwed up a whole bunch of the infrastructure. I don't know,
Was it you taking your driver's test?
Bitch, I'm from Manhattan. We don't take Yeah, no, not me.
Hey, I've become a master when it comes to fucking metro trains, okay?
Damn right. Don't you just love it? That's why I want to move back there.
Metro, yeah, it's pretty easy. Anywhere you need to go, it's only $2.50
right.
each way.
Anyway, I've recently been playing DayZ. I don't know if you guys...
No, I've given up on that.
But it's actually gotten better. I haven't played the standalone beta yet. Not really interested in it yet until it's actually to the point that people can play it, because
you can now attach electrodes to your body to make it simulate your death. No.
Well, now we know that he has a shock fetish, but anyway.
Whoa. Who's supposed to be buying me a taser for my birthday?
Hell fucking no.
You said you were getting me a taser for my birthday.
Yeah, I said that it would be a good idea to get you a taser, and then, I reasoned it out like a human fucking being.
What? What's wrong with me and a taser?
You're fucking crazy, and the last person who should be giving any device that causes pain, anguish, and destruction.
Think of it like this: it's like giving Hitler an atom bomb.
No. It's giving a baby. Actually, no. It's giving a baby anything. It's giving a baby a taser. I'm more concerned.
Is that what you consider
yourself.
Buying me a taser?
I'm more concerned about you shocking yourself repeatedly than shocking anyone else. Those knuckle... did you ever see that they actually made kind of like a knuckle brace shock thingy? Where you can actually, if you've ever seen Archer shock bum fights? Yes, those.
So how to train your child with electroshock therapy.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I hope you don't have children.
Wakey, wakey, kids. Bzz.
Oh, God.
Okay, so on to actual news. Okay. Something very big happened today.
Now, I know you guys aren't going to stop talking about Sony America, but...
no. Kevin hit puberty.
Oh what? Dude, stop being such a penis, man.
I'm referring to Jack Trenton, the douchebag dickbag CEO of Sony Entertainment of America, is stepping down.
On allegations of pedophilia. No.
Well, that's usually how it is, right?
It's not that. He
probably killed a prostitute, and it finally it's soiling Sony's name.
You could throw a wrong. You would not be able to find someone who hasn't killed a prostitute in the entertainment industry. Okay, it's kind of like
It's a rite of passage.
Exactly, a rite of passage. That's what you're looking
Well, in other news, IGN's Greg Miller is so full of himself that he made a fake story about him, like one of those fantasy pieces, as a joke. He made a piece that, he's leaving IGN to become the Sony president. Greg Miller, as much as you want to, it will never happen, dude. Get over it.
In other news, Hideo Kojima is depressed.
Yes, because he listened to one of our episodes.
Probably, I don't know.
And that's right, I'm going to say it again, as I said last week. Hideo Kojima is a one-trick pony.
Okay.
Except last week we forgot to mention that he also made Snatcher and Police Knots.
What? He wants to play your Snatcher?
Dude.
What?
Oh, God. Now I got that visual in my head. What the hell?
John, you fail and just shut up. Just shut
There
up.
are so many orifices.
Yes. So, I mean, I could care less about Jack Trenton. I only knew that he existed last year. Like, whatever. I don't care.
Seriously?
I really don't care.
Newbie, please help us with exposition as to why it is important that Jack Trenton, the giant douchebag of Sony, is gone.
Because he fucked up.
Well, he's been with the company since 1995.
I understand it, but he wasn't exactly of decision-making power until recent, right?
Let me see here.
I don't believe he was CEO the entire time.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it says Trenton worked his way up of the ranks, so during the different life cycles. So here's how it worked. PlayStation, he was just, a newbie. PlayStation 2, he was kind of a senior guy. PlayStation Portable, he was CEO. PlayStation 3, CEO. Oh, wait, are you noticing a trend when he became CEO?
He was...
Sony was
here,
in the shitter.
Shut up. It says here that he was a member of the team that founded PlayStation in September of that year.
He was just happened to be in the same coffee break room. Big deal.
He was involved in the development and publishing of the
love getting these guys
PlayStation.
to argue.
He was in the development and publishing of PlayStation 1, 2, 3 game consoles, PSP, Move, and the Vita.
Once they gave a monkey with a razor blade, the PlayStation 3 came to be.
And he was promoted to president and CEO of Sony SCEA in November 2006.
Oh, right around the time the PlayStation 3 came out. So I wonder what fucked up decisions he made. Don't get me wrong. Look, Kaz Hirai is the, epitome of stupidity at Sony. The fact that they gave him the keys to the castle, Sony is on this downward spiral. They literally have said several times that PS4 is make or break for the entire company.
Yeah.
When you have to base the success of your company on a single product, you're fucked. And don't get me wrong, they are lucky as can be. The fact that this console has sold like hotcakes.
Well, it's also because they were being smart about it. They weren't being a bunch of dumbasses like during the PS3 where they just said, oh yeah, we're going to release a game console for $600. And if you want to buy it, you have to have a second job.
I know, but that was their cockiness. See, every company goes through that phase. The new kid on the block, the seasoned veteran, you know what? We are so fucking successful. Let's just make it up as we go along. That was the PS Portable and the PlayStation 3. And then once they got kneed in the nads too many times by an American company, Microsoft, they eventually got their shit together, fired half their staff.
It wasn't just Microsoft. It wasn't just Microsoft. It was also Nintendo.
Well, yes, Nintendo bitch slapped both Microsoft and Sony last generation. They did.
That's true.
There's no doubting it. But the point of it is that, yeah, Sony has, for the most part, learned its mistakes. They're still making mistakes. I mean, the console still doesn't play audio CDs. It still doesn't have DLNA support. You still can't stream in-house content on the console.
You still can't play PS1 and 2 games on
Which there are rumors, and they shall always remain rumors, and thus until they announce it. But it's a really cool rumor. It's a rumor that I hope comes to fruition. But, the console is supposed to be able to play PS1 and PS2 games with upscaling built in, which is really cool. It's basically the PSX2, what is it, the PC PS2 emulator, the one that you can actually re-render it with post processing, which makes it look sexy as hell. They're supposedly working on an emulator that will run on the PlayStation 4 that will allow you to stick any fucking game you have except for the PS3 and see it in a much better resolution, gameplay, and everything. I mean, I think it's a really cool idea.
Huh.
Will it come to tuition? I don't think so. I think they're betting.
Highly doubtful.
Oh yeah, well they're betting too much on PlayStation Now, which to me, I personally don't give two flying shits about PlayStation
just
Now.
one, two.
I think it's a bad idea in general. PlayStation.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't care about it. I know it's probably a good idea for the masses, for the people that are like, hey, you know what, I just want to pay a subscription fee and just stream it like Netflix. That's fine. You're going to have that customer base. You're going to have those people that want to do that. For me, I like to own my games. Sorry.
But here's my question. What about PlayStation Plus?
What about it?
Do you have to have both subscriptions, or can you put them
together?
Well,
they never announced that. That's the thing. We don't know.
See, that's what bothers me, is the fact that they haven't.
If they make it part of PlayStation Plus, that's cool. Will I take advantage of it? Maybe. But if it's a separate subscription, you can count me out. It's not something that I have any interest in. I rather have the ability to play my currently owned collection on my PS4. That's all I care about. Because believe it or not, it's cheaper to buy games used on eBay than it is to buy them digitally in the store.
Yep.
Well, speaking of things that you don't like and that concern with games online, Valve's actually said a couple of big things that kind of went under the radar this week.
Obviously, because I didn't hear shit.
They're actually pretty fucking huge. First one of which, we've all saw this coming, so naturally, this is not that big of a deal, where Valve prepping Source 2 engine for virtual reality with the Oculus.
I can't wait to see Source 2.
So
I've seen some leaked shots. It is sexy as all hell.
Yeah, they've demonstrated that the VR headset prototype that was given to them by Oculus now works perfectly with Source 2. Now works perfectly with the new big picture mode for their Steam interface, stuff like that. So yeah, the VR 2014 is going to be the year of virtual reality. No matter what we do on every big platform that actually matters, and when I'm talking about matters as in when you're dealing with like bleeding edge gaming, it's going to be VR. Second thing that they said, kind of in the same meeting, kind of like, hey, nobody's really paying attention to, which you should, because this is kind of like the beginning of the end of the gaming market as we know it. Steam, guys at Valve are saying that they're going to let producers and game writers, or the people that are actually creating the games, control the price of their game. It's not going to be controlled by the Steam market anymore. They're going to mirror it and then just say, hey, you guys want to put whatever price you want, you go right ahead. Their eventual plan is games for the price of zero.
What I want to see on the Oculus Rift, and this is something just as a person that has to commute every day to work, I would love to have an Oculus Rift be able to just play, like, make you think you're in a movie theater. I don't need the whole, virtual reality aspect of it where, as you move your head, it would be as if you're moving your head in a theater. Because I don't see how that's going to work well with a moving bus. But I want to be able to just put this thing on and be in my own home theater. If you're on a plane, you want to watch a movie and you want to be able to see it, like if you have a 50-inch television. Because I've seen technology like this. Sony had this ridiculously expensive headset that they showed off at CES 2 years ago. It was like $1,000 and change, and it would simulate a 65-inch television. And that was the whole point of it. And it would do 3D and had headphones built into it.
Yes, a 65. I know which one you're talking about.
It was sexy as hell. It was
at
cool.
Around 10 feet away.
Yes. It was really cool the way they did it, but it was just out of reach price-wise. I mean, if I can find one of these things dirt cheap, you bet your ass
look at
I'd
it this
buy
way. You can now go onto the Oculus Rift site and get a developer module that gives you fucking 480. Not 1080.
Oh, then I don't want that.
It's still pretty fucking
it's
awesome.
for development.
For $300, that's the developer console. That's not even what they're gonna sell for the market, which is obviously going to be below that.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah,
You can imagine how fast this market's not only being created but changing. Oculus is not even the only company that's jumped into this. It's just the most successful because they are going directly towards the gaming market. There's a bunch of other ones that are both starting with Kickstarter and Indiegogo, and just, you know, different startups as well that are like actual companies spinning off that are coming up with designs for virtual reality headsets or just head-mounted devices that you can use as mobile kind of like accessories for your phone and such. It's the whole Google Glass / Oculus Rift generation. It's all going to happen this year, and we're going to start seeing that, yeah, maybe PS4 may be the first console to adopt the idea of a VR because they've already seemed to, you know, be interested in it ever since before launch, if we remember correctly.
Yep, Sony is still charging $1,000.
I was gonna say, didn't they have a VR headset? Like, didn't they show it off like 2 years ago or something like that?
Well, yeah,
nothing really came of it. It was supposed to be one of those things where like this is something we could do, not something we will do.
Yeah, I sent you guys a link to the thing that I tried at CES.
Well, anyway, the second story I was talking about that you guys don't seem to be getting is we're getting to the point of games costing $0. AAA titles made directly onto the Steam platform costing for free. That's I don't think anyone can imagine a market for gaming where there is no price point, where developers create the product, you get the product for free, and then just... Of course, we're looking at microtransactions maybe, but dude, this is kind of like a big fucking deal. And the third story that nobody really cares about but is worth noting is that at GDC, Microsoft confirms that DirectX 12 is alive and well. So, yay for DirectX 12. It's totally not...
No, I'm serious.
Dead.
Click the link. And the one that I sent you, click the link and then scroll down to below the HD like never before. The second photo down. Doesn't that guy look like out of Star Trek?
Yes. Yes. Shut up. That's racist.
It's not. Oh, they say it's a 750-inch screen in your face. What, having a black guy with a visor that looks like the thing from Star Trek?
Yeah, they did that on purpose. Anyway, I tried these out once.
I loved them. I thought they were really cool. They were heavy, but they were really cool.
One, they were heavy, and I got a weird-shaped nose, so I couldn't breathe. Two, the thing is fucking heavy. And the problem is that it doesn't really block out light that well. I don't know why they keep the whole idea that if you're going to put on a VR headset, you want to still be able to see everything around you or just under your eye.
It worked fine. I was in my own little world. When I was playing with them at CES, I was like, I thought it was really cool. And I mean, the thing is, think about it this way. You're on a very long car trip. Be able to use one of these things is amazing. I mean, the price point is really what's killer. I mean, if it costs $300, I would have bought a pair of these things.
This is $1,000 for something that is now 2 generations behind. Fuck, the prototype for the Oculus Rift is better than this.
No, but one of the things they have dual OLED displays in there, so it's got ridiculously good quality video.
Yes, for tiny screens that are really far away.
No, but the fact is, as I said, it simulates a giant-ass screen. It's like you have your own movie theater.
I don't like negative space. I'm going to get a virtual headset. I want my eyes bleeding.
Don't get me wrong. Like, as I said, if Oculus Rift can do exactly what this thing does video quality-wise...
Actually, don't worry, because I'm planning on getting one.
Okay, if you get one, let me try it out.
Maybe.
You're a dick. Well, that's the thing with the Oculus Rift. Okay, is it portable?
No, but they are... Okay, see, this 6 months ago, they actually said that not only were they working on a version that's for home theater, but they were working on a version that was to go with Android. Now, if you're working on a version that's supposed to go exclusively with Android, you're thinking mobile, you're thinking lightweight, and you're thinking something that you can put on like Google Glass. So yes, they are working on a tiny version for your very, very fragile constitution.
I mean, because I would love to have one that, you know, as I said, you know, if you're going on vacation, you can use it on a plane, you can use it at the hotel. Like, I want something that can be portable. If it needs to be plugged into a cigarette lighter, I'm pretty sure you could plug it into a cigarette lighter, because looking
Ladies and gentlemen, what you should be getting from this podcast is that we don't like people that much.
No, I'm just saying that it's such a cool device that, you know, I mean, The possibilities are really out there. And as I said, it looks funky now. I'm sure they're going to make it look a little bit sexier, but it is something that, you know, I definitely would love to own something like this, you know, especially if you're commuting every day. To put on a pair of those, watch a few TV shows while you're going to and from work. I think it's sexy. I think it's cool.
That's the future, my friends.
It is. Anyway. Don't get me wrong. When they release this thing, I will get one, as long as it's high definition and I can just plug a fucking Blu-ray player into it and be in my own world.
Why not? So, any other news, ladies and gents?
Yes, actually, there are other news.
Uh-oh. News items?
We're all going to have... We're renting out a movie theater to see Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
What?
Yeah, I could smell the bullshit from a mile away, but yeah.
Took him a while. What
John.
the fuck? No, they're seriously making another Annie movie? What the hell?
Although, I would watch Mr. Peabody, because that's going to be fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, I'm watching Mr. Peabody.
Oh.
And where are we going to watch it, Andy?
Oh, can we go to the Richfield one?
Hell yeah. Now, why do you like the Ridgefield one?
Because there was a very, very snory guy who fell asleep next to me.
No.
Speaking of video game news, Nintendo announces the Mario Kart 8 Collector's Edition.
Yeah, but not for fucking America.
The world
I know.
collectively sighed.
It's bullshit.
I know. It sucks. Oh my god, it comes with a blue shell. Damn it.
Hell yeah. I will buy one so I could just constantly flick it at you.
Don't worry, ladies and gents. He is going to order one from Japan and pay bot's price and then pay the shipping.
Me or Kevin?
Kevin.
Holy shit. I can find... they do have the... Oh, there are two versions of the personal 3D viewer. Yes, I'm still on this. They have the original one that I use, which was that big bulky-ass motherfucker. And then they had the new one, which is the one I sent you guys. The new one is much lighter.
Uh-oh.
So, but the original one, you can get it on eBay for $600. Still too expensive.
I'll be honest. I'm really not. I'm really not interested in the visors, whatever you want to call them.
Oculus Rift?
Oculus Rift. I'm not. It doesn't interest me.
Have you tried one?
That's because you're in your own little personal bubble.
No. Dude, come on. Stop being a fucking wit. Kevin, have you had the chance of trying any of them at like a convention or anything?
Well, somewhat. I mean, I do own a Virtual Boy.
Well, no, but that's completely different.
No, you can't. No. That's
not
like
even
saying
comparable.
I don't
No,
like cars
I'm
because I have an RC car that broke down 50 years ago.
Andy, I'm just kidding, but it just doesn't interest me. The idea that,
Obviously, it's not going to interest anyone. I'm asking if you've ever tried it or had the chance to
No, I haven't tried it.
Well, I'm going to just say this. Miso soup. Not sounding like a dick, it's true. It does. You were not interested at all in Asian cuisine. Now you're not interested at all in this. I swear to you, if we get you to one of the upcoming conventions and you try it, or if I get one of them and try it out, or give you guys a try out, you will change your mind. It's something completely...
Oh, no, I definitely like it.
There's no frame... That's the problem. This is like something new. This is a new form of media, and there's no frame of reference with which I or anyone else can describe it to somebody else without them actually experiencing it. It's like trying to describe video games to someone who lived in Victorian England. Or like trying to describe a movie to a caveman. It's not saying that they're stupid, it's just that they have no frame of reference to see, hey, this is compared to this, or this is like this. It's what happens when a new form of media becomes available. Like when video games first started out, everyone thought that they were just a novelty and would die out. Or when radio started out, no one thought it would be anything other than used for communications and during war or something like that. Or, television came out, they just thought it would be for informational purposes and it would eventually die out and never be replaced by radio.
When porn came out.
No, that's the thing about pornography. Pornography is one of the few markets that always is engaged in the newest, latest form of technology.
He is right. I mean,
first photographs that were ever massively, created and such, pornography. Some of the first... Go ahead.
the first porno movie came out a year after the first movies came out.
Which was the Jazz Man, and we know our trivia.
No, the first like I think it was like 1890 something or something like that. Was
When the first
porno.
websites became available to the public, some of the first domains that were registered were for pornography. Some of the first files that were tested out in the the infancy of the internet were actually it was porn.
some of the first VHS tapes were porn.
Yeah, some of the first DVDs were porn. Some of the first Blu-rays, when they became publicly available and mass manufactured, were porn. And believe it or not, even though the market is just now budding, there's already porn for the Google Glass, and there's already porn for the Oculus Rift.
Nice.
Video game porn.
I think it was within less than a year after the PSP came out, there were porn UMDs.
Yep. Or hentai. Let's face it, the Japanese love their shit.
They really love their tentacles, don't they?
Very sticky and long.
Oh God, can we not? Anyway, what it goes to show is that
why are the tentacles going between the legs?
Ew.
Why do the clothes always rip off when they free the woman from the tentacles?
Well, someone's seriously been catching up on that.
Why do you think I need this Oculus Rift?
Oh, dear God. Oh, my eyes. Oh, my eyeballs. Anyway.
I need the privacy curtain.
Oh, now I gotta go take a shower with a Brillo pad.
What the fuck?
Unclean. Don't stop rubbing until you see red, that's for sure.
What are we talking about again?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
If that's what you do in the shower, dude.
Well, it's exfoliating the shit out of everything, that's for sure.
Hint, when you see blood, it doesn't mean you're actually clean. It means you're in pain.
Or worse yet, if it doesn't hurt, you're not doing it right. Oh, have you guys seen that somebody came up with a mold for making cookie cups? As in like a cup made out of a cookie that you can fill with milk?
Yeah, oh dude, that's awesome.
It's a shot of milk inside a glass made of cookie. I'm going to see if I can make some of these, actually. And then we can do that. And I'll get some Kahlua in there.
We're going to make some coquito.
Yeah, why not?
Which Kevin doesn't know what it means.
Did you know that you can be immune to tasers by wearing carbon fiber clothing? Even though it's like super ridiculously expensive? Hey, we never got a word in on the whole Comcast and Time Warner merger.
It's a complete pile of shit, bad idea, and it should never go through. Because you heard what Comcast said they're going to do? They're going to give up 3 million of their customers to some other company. I mean, look at the loyalty there. It'd be like, you know what? Fuck these people. We're going to give you away.
For the FCC, they're trying to show that Google Fiber is a potential, successor, I guess, to one of them.
It should. The second Google Fiber comes out in this area, I will switch in a heartbeat. There's no contest. These companies are shitting blood, worrying about how Google Fiber is going to completely dominate.
Well, here's the thing, though.
The point is, Google Fiber is what it should cost. It costs that much for Japan. It costs that much for other countries. Why does it cost so much fucking money for us?
Well, just imagine this. One of the things that they could do is start charging you per bandwidth.
Huh?
Like they did in old cell phone plans. This is something that they were going over on the possibilities of a Time Warner Comcast merger. Where, do you remember the old cell phone plans or the current cell phone plans that they charge you depending on the amount of bandwidth used?
Fuck that. I don't want that.
Imagine that for your home internet.
Fuck that.
And now imagine your inability of getting any other service because Time Warner and Comcast have huge monopolies that nobody likes to say.
Exactly.
Your only other choices are fucking dial-up or fucking...
Well, look at the markets that they're already in. For instance, My aunt, she lives in the outskirts of New Jersey. They're dominated by Comcast, so there is no choice. It's either Comcast, dial-up, or satellite. Those are your three options. And you know, if you go a few towns away, yeah, you can get Fios. But you know, the thing is, Comcast and Time Warner, for the most part, they have no competition. Cablevision, on the other hand, usually if there's Cablevision, there's also Fios. They tend to be in the same markets, so Cablevision keeps getting getting slapped back and forth. And our good friend Kevin here still has Cablevision. But you know, the thing is, like, you look at Time Warner. Time Warner owns.
Oh, actually, no, I have Time Warner.
They own Manhattan. I mean, yes, Manhattan. There are a lot of places that now offer Verizon Fios, but unfortunately,
not that many.
Not every. You know, so the thing is that, you know, Time Warner is a company that when your internet goes out in the middle of the day, you call up. They say, well, there's just too many people online. Like, that's the response and the level of service you get from Time Warner. And Comcast is just as bad. So think about it this way. Two companies that are technically monopolies in themselves are going to join. And then they're going to say, hey, we're not going to be a monopoly. We just want to add more competition. Are you out of your fucking mind?
There's not much that we can do at this point, unfortunately. So, but yeah, this is one of the features that we'll be looking at.
I mean, luckily it doesn't affect me because I don't live in a market where Time Warner or Comcast exists. So, you know, fuck them both. But the point of it is that, you know, as a fellow techie and gamer, I would be doing service by not saying something, you know. I mean, the thing is that I want this to blow up in Comcast's face just like the T-Mobile AT&T merger did. Because look at it this way. The fallout from that merger created T-Mobile as they are today, and I have to say, T-Mobile today is kicking ass. They have stolen, over 4 million customers from AT&T and Verizon in the past 6 months alone. So trust me, I want to see this whole thing, just this merger fall apart. Because look at Comcast; they own NBC now. They own Universal. Like, this is bullshit if they think that, you know, them owning Time Warner, which Time Warner owns Warner Brothers. You know, they own all these other companies. So
actually, reverse that, but yeah, you got it.
Okay, yeah, but that's the whole point, is that, you know, you're going to have this giant conglomerate. I mean, Time Warner owns AOL, you know, and this is a complete disaster if it goes through. And, you know, Comcast saying, well, to prevent a monopoly, we'll give away 3 million of our subscribers. Like, are you what? Okay, so you're going to cut off your left arm so that way you can get a longer right one? I mean, it's really stupid. And the thing is that Comcast is becoming that big, giant, evil corporation that, you know, I have to say, they make Viacom look like Child's Play. And trust me, Viacom is one evil son of a bitch here on YouTube.
Oh yeah, wasn't it a few years ago they actually threatened YouTube to force them to reveal all their users' view history or something like that?
Not only that, they wanted trace routes. So they wanted to know where every single user lived, so they can send out court summonses.
Yes, Viacom is just evil.
Exactly, but Comcast is that quiet evil. I mean, Comcast, look at it this way. Comcast, it just came out this week that Comcast blocks HBO Go if you use a PS3. Like, their network, they don't believe in net neutrality whatsoever. And I have been asked the question, I don't know why, but someone goes, your favorite Verizon, they killed net neutrality. They didn't really kill net neutrality. It was something that was destined to die anyway. They just pushed the issue because there is a new draft of net neutrality that's going to be far more defined and will definitely be good for everybody. But, you know, at least, you know, Verizon doesn't throttle their users. At least Verizon doesn't say, hey, you know what, you're using HBO Go. Instead of paying for our services, we're going to block it outright. You know, Comcast does this. Comcast believes in, hey, you know, pay us so that way we can give you faster speeds. That's why Comcast right now has the best Netflix streaming experience. Because they're in, you know, Netflix is in Comcast's back pocket. You know, So I mean, this is just the issues. I mean, it sucks, but I want to see Comcast die a very painful death, and I think it will. I think it will be broken up. I want to see them fall flat in their face, and I think they will.
Much like EA.
Well, yeah, EA has fallen flat in their face these days. They still haven't gotten Battlefield 4 right. And guess what? Battlefield 5. We're going to announce it with more dubstep. Someone should do that. You know, like the old SNL skit, needs more cowbell? They should just have like someone making a Battlefield commercial. It needs more dubstep.
Well, anyway. I think that's going to be it for tonight, folks.
I have to say, it's one of the better episodes we've recorded in a while.
Yeah.
We usually say that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I said that about last week. I said that the week before. Oh, wait, we haven't had an episode in, what, like a month?
Quite some time, because apparently you have lady parts.
Well, this is also one of the better ones.
This is news to me. Are you my doctor, Andy? Dr. Andy says you are a hermaphrodite.
Shut up, John.
Unlike the last episode, we actually had structure this time.
Structure was whatever I pulled out of my ass.
Yeah, last week was just a clusterfuck. I mean, it was just...
We liked it. We're not saying we hated you, which we probably
No.
did,
What we realized is that Andy should not have access to sound effect buttons.
Oh, please.
Rate and like in the comments and say whether you like the fact that I was able to add comical anecdotes using, Google Sounds in the last episode, because I know I saw one or two people in there.
Well, John, maybe if you had actually stayed longer and to end the whole conversation, maybe we wouldn't have an almost 3-hour video.
3 hours.
Maybe if I gave
Almost,
a shit. Well,
John,
that's it. That's the end of the episode. Join us next Friday, and I'm announcing that it'll be next Friday. I'm thinking around 8 o'clock, if not 9 o'clock. We will have a live episode on YouTube. We'll do the whole Google thing.
Whether we like it or not.
There will not be any, no one will be able to join us. I'm sorry. We're not going to do that for next week. All three of us will get hammered for your enjoyment.
We'll try to pretend to be interesting, but I'm pretty sure we're going to fail with that.
We're going to plan this one right. As I said, everyone must start out at least 30 minutes before recording with at least one beer inside them.
Oh, my God.
At least. And then, we need to just do shots. I was thinking of just buying schnapps and just doing shots of schnapps all day.
Lightweight.
Fuck you, okay? Instead of doing,
Once again,
Jack Daniels or whatever, And Kevin, are you going to get your bottle of 40?
Yeah.
Or do I have to deliver some to you?
Oh, no, I can get it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's going to be doing the cold 40 hands, taping them to both of his hands.
But it's definitely going to be a very interesting episode. It's going to be and the reason why it's on a Friday is so that way when I have a hangover, I don't have to go to work.
Schnapps and hard cider, and you're going to have a hangover? What are you?
You know what's funny is that I've never actually had a hangover.
Neither have I.
You've never been drunk.
I know, I've been drunk, but I've never had a hangover. For some reason, I can't get hangovers.
And I drink like a German sailor, so...
This guy, I've watched a video of Kevin tipsy.
Oh, isn't that cute?
It is really funny.
But anyway, I guess they'll join us next time.
Oh, yeah. Next time.
Platypus, everybody.
Platypus.